Great, so let's set up this new Mac with the standard development environment for 3 weeks. Using some handy shortcuts, we'll start with Homebrew. So if we search for install Homebrew on Lays Google, it comes up with a nifty shortcut that you can copy into a terminal window. Critical path for this is pretty much install Homebrew, which kicks off the install of command line tools. Make sure you install command line tools, not the whole of Xcode here. Xcode takes forever, unless you really need it. While that's waiting to finish, we'll kick off the download for IntelliJ. Great. Command line tools are done, so we've kicked off the Homebrew install. And as soon as that's done, we'll be able to use a second terminal window to get everything in column B done, which is all of the node tools. So in the left-hand window, we're doing column A, which is effectively getting to Java through Cask conversions. And we'll also install Maven in that one. And on the right, we'll use Brew to install N, which is a node installation manager. A very specific version of a node in this case, which I suggest you go ahead with. And then we'll install Bower, Grunt, the command line tool for Grunt, and also the Yeoman generator for Thundr and Google App Engine. While we're waiting for that to finish, we'll copy across IntelliJ so that we're ready to run that. And once the generator is installed, we will do the final step on the right-hand window, which is ImageMagick. This is used as part of the build chain for Thundr apps. And while we're waiting for that to happen, we'll get stuck into IntelliJ. The main thing we want to do as we kick it off is to change the version of Maven that it's using from the built-in or bundled version to the one we've just installed using Homebrew. So if you go into settings and look for Maven, and then just change it down to the bottom one, apply and OK. Now we're ready to create our blank or skeleton project, which we'll do using the Yeoman generator. We'll put it into a directory. So my project here is going to be called almost-hawk. So I'm going to create a directory called almost-hawk, go into that, and then run the Yeoman generator by typing yo. Just accept the defaults. The name of the project is almost-hawk, and off it goes, creating the scaffolding. Once that's done, we're going to import that project, not opening it, importing it, by double-clicking on the pom.xml from that directory, just setting that import Maven. Click through. The first time you do this only, you'll have to install the JDK, which it knows how to find. Just accept the one that it offers you. And we've got the project open. Now, the first time you do this, it's going to download a whole bunch of dependencies, including the Google App Engine SDK. So basically, we've just got to wait for that to happen. You see down the bottom right-hand corner, it'll show you the processes. While that's in play, we'll now go and start up a Google cloud platform or a Google App Engine project, just using whatever Google Gmail login you have. You don't need a credit card for this. And keep in mind that we're creating the dev environment for the project we've created. So if you're looking for a unique name, which I suggest you do, in my case, almost-hawk-dev, just check that it's actually unique here, the one below, the one you've typed in. That'll take a few seconds, and then your infrastructure is set up, ready to deploy to. What we'll do here is we'll actually kick off the app itself, so in this case, almost-hawk-dev.appspot.com. For now, it'll serve nothing. We'll come back to this later once we've deployed our app, and hopefully we'll have something there. So after quite a while, probably 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your download speed, all of the dependencies, including the SDK, will be downloaded, as well as all the plugins for Maven. And what you're looking for is the App Engine Update plugin, which will prompt you for your credentials for the same Google Apps account where you just created the project. And then you get to copy and paste that key back into IntelliJ. And assuming everything's gone well, which it normally does, it'll deploy that up. Quick refresh, and we're done.